Summit Foundation and its community partners take pride in one idea above all: convening the right people and stakeholders to address the challenges that matter most.
When we bring Proyecto Thrive together with school district, it's an example of how amazing partnerships can bring incredible after-school opportunities for students and for their families.
When we were first offered to work with Proyecto Thrive, it was kind of a no-brainer. We had this opportunity to work with the Summit School District at large, with them doing most of the heavy lifting. The school district is a really complex system with a lot of sensitive issues with personal information for students and how to get into buildings. So working with Proyecto Thrive just made it really streamlined, really easy pitch to the rest of the FDRD team.
For Friends of the Dillon Ranger District, the ask aligns seamlessly with their mission, but for other organizations, saying yes meant stepping well outside their comfort zone.
For us, it was kind of a bold idea. We are not child care providers. We are not licensed. We are not in the business of after-school care. So we really had to take a little bit of a leap of faith for this program and learn from a lot of people.
That willingness to say yes before you have all the answers is at the heart of what Proyecto Thrive asked of its partners, and it's what made the collaboration real.
This is a perfect example in our community of different entities coming together to solve community issues. And one of the things we're most proud of about being involved with this program is we are not only able to adhere to our mission and stay under the umbrella of forest stewardship and education, but we've also been able to help identify serious issues in our community, like what are we doing with our kids after school before parents are getting out of work.
Saying yes was the beginning. What happened next, month after month, around a shared table, is what turned a good idea into a growing system.
It gives us confidence that we are going to continue bringing new opportunities to the after-school space by encouraging open and honest communication in a safe space. We are improving the experiences of after-school care for families, kids, and our community.
That safe space isn't an accident. It's built intentionally by people who show up willing to be honest about what isn't working as much as what is.
I really love doing our meetings with Proyecto Thrive when we have all of these different community providers in one room at once, and being able to be vulnerable with each other and saying what worked this week, what didn't work, being able to celebrate our successes and rally around our failures and learn from each other. It just provides an open floor for us to just really get to know each other in a personal level and then professionally develop each other's programs.
The Proyecto Thrive group shows up every month and talks about barriers that we're facing. They have open communication that's super transparent. They work hard. They are very honest about what the challenges are and then lean into each other's expertise to find solutions and way through for the best project and experience possible.
Being able to work with different people, you see all kinds of different perspectives. When you get a bunch of nonprofit people in the same room, you get a lot of big ideas coming out of it. Everybody is excited, we're energetic, we have all of these great things that we want to do, and as individual organizations, we might not have the resources to be able to make that happen, but when you put us together and you have multiple staff members, multiple boards, volunteer bases, memberships, everybody working together towards the same goal, it gives you the opportunity to create so much bigger landscape and bigger perspective, and you can really dive into some really huge projects that a smaller organization just isn't able to take on our own.
From partnering with entities like Celebrate the Beat, to culinary chef's classes in elementary schools, to high country soccer, and the opportunity with the Summit Historical Society, we are providing a breadth of opportunity and enrichment activities that just isn't available anywhere else.
Yeah, I think it's a natural partnership for our nonprofits to be contributing to the learning of our young people here in Summit County. I think it's a wonderful add-on that the school district and the philanthropic community are helping to come together to offer these programs for local students. I believe that affordable and accessible after-school programs here in Summit County is vital for families to be able to work. And when they're engaging and exciting, like the Breckenridge History program is, it's exciting to pick him up. I feel great when I go. He runs into my arms and he's excited about what he's learning.
A lot of my friends are in it, and that we play a lot of games, and that we learn about the past so we don't make the same mistakes in the future.
Proyecto Thrive didn't begin with a perfect plan. It began with a question, a convening, and a group of organizations willing to show up, even when they weren't sure how it would work.
Being open and finding a space to communicate between partners is super essential, and it often opens up even more opportunities that you didn't know existed.
The need for after-school care in Summit County is not going away, and neither is the model that's helping to meet it. One that asks nonprofits to look beyond the edges of their own missions and ask, what can we do together that none of us can do alone?